Hey there, and congrats on finding this video. Let me show you how you can unlock the fast track to break through $10,000 months and beyond. If you're tired of wasting hours, weeks, or even months trying to build a system that just gets you to your first 10K, then this snapshot isn't for you. But if you're ready to break through that barrier and start hitting $30,000, $50,000, or even $100,000 months, then this snapshot is exactly what you've been looking for. Our agency growth snapshot is the fast lane to scaling. There's no fluff, no endless guesswork, just a proven system that cuts months off of your learning curve and gets you growing quickly. After months of scaling and building my own agency, my team has cracked the code. And now I'm going to give you the exact framework that made it happen. Here's the kicker. This is the same framework that I use to scale my clients' businesses as well. It's built to do the heavy lifting for you with powerful automation, the right strategies, and zero burnout utilizing AI. Don't waste more time. Grab the framework and start scaling today. Of course, you're going to grab this framework once you see what is inside of it, and that's exactly what I'm going to run through right now. So, we focus on the four pillar system to scaling your agency's revenue. Now, this snapshot is designed to save you months of planning and trial and error. It's a proven system that will not only help you break through the $10,000 a month barrier, but it'll also guide you in scaling past $50,000 a month in predictable, profitable revenue. With this framework in place, you'll have the tools and strategies to continue growing month after month without the usual headaches or guesswork. Now, these four pillars include one, lead flow, which is how you're going to position your agency as the go to solution in your market, attracting high quality leads who are serious about working with a top tier provider, which is you. Second, you have the appointment flow. This system filters out unqualified prospects and price shoppers, ensuring that your calendar is filled with leads who understand your value and are ready to discuss how your services can help them grow, rather than just comparing prices. Three, job flow. Stand out from your competitors so when it's time to close deals, prospects are already primed to work with your agency. From proposal follow up to deal closure, we'll support your team in securing contracts and getting paid faster via the snapshot. And lastly, there's a pre selling system. So as your agency grows, you need systems that allow you to quickly follow up with leads and stay top of mind, which is where the AI driven automation and SMS, email, and appointment reminders come into play to ensure that no lead is missed and no opportunity is left behind. So let's go into this flowchart here and I'll show you what that looks like in practice. All right, so right here inside of this lucid chart, you see the processes that are inside of this snapshot that are going to get you from being stuck burning cash without profitable scale all the way to adding 100K in monthly revenue within 6 months. Now, this is all possible through these four pillars that I've just discussed with you. And now we're going to start here on the left side, lead flow. So what you're going to do to get your leads, because obviously you're going to have to bring people into the assets that this funnel and this snapshot is going to be able to provide for you. You're going to do that either by paid advertising, utilizing Meta or Google search, or even YouTube ads. And you're going to also supplement that with organic content. So making YouTube videos. It's always good to have content out there. If you've been in the game for a while, which you should be, then you know that content is king. And the more people watch and get comfortable with your videos, the more they're going to trust you and the more likely that they are to buy, right? So also, when you're running paid ads, you want to be able to have the content there for people who do their due diligence before signing with you to see that, okay, you actually do know what you're talking about. You're an authoritative figure in the space. You've been doing this for a while and you have a proven track record. So your lead flow is then going to be sent to a landing page. And from the landing page, you're going to have the lead form where they put in their information, as well as a video sales letter, just to let them know more about your product and educate them on whether it's the right solution for them even before they sign up to book an appointment with you. Then, if they like what they see and they come in to book the appointment, we move on to the stage of the appointment flow. Then you're going to be put into the funnel stage of a booking page where they can then book the appointment. And from here, the automation set are an appointment reminder, an activation workflow, utilizing a trained AI assistant that I'm going to show you. We use assistable AI, as you already know, since you're here because you use assistable AI and you know the power of it. We also have a forever follow up automation sequence in play, nurturing campaign, as well as lead form email follow up. That's going to be included into the snapshot. Once people go in and book the appointment, then we have the job flow, which includes the reminder and qualifying AIs, as well as proposal follow up. And if they don't show, there's also a no show follow up for them to go into. And lastly, for the pre-selling system, whenever somebody books an appointment, they're also going to be sent to this pre-call video where they're going to get further education on what it is that you're selling. Okay, so we're now here inside of the Snapshot, and the first thing that I wanted to go over are the different assets that you're going to be able to have access to once you purchase the Snapshot. So first things first, going over the AI assistants. Once again, this is powered by Assistable AI. So if you don't have an Assistable AI account yet, just click the link somewhere below in order to sign up, and then you'll be able to have these bots configured into your business and help you get to that 50K mark or that 100K mark. So the 5 main bots that we have here are the follow-up AI chat, the activation AI voice, activation AI chat, intro AI voice, and the reminder AI voice. So the follow-up AI chat, what its main purpose is to keep the lead engaged and to spark up a conversation again. So it'll send messages to the leads, something like um, contact first name question mark, or did you get my recent message question mark. That's what its purpose is to do, just so your lead can stay engaged and then you can spark up that conversation again, or the AI can then reach out to them once again, showing that they're active, right? It's an active lead. Then the activation AI voice is essentially replacing any sort of appointment setter or triager that's in your business. So the activation AI voice's role is to get the prospect qualified and to book an appointment. So this will activate when somebody fills out a lead form and doesn't book right away, or fills out a lead form, does the survey, but then doesn't book, right? Similar with the activation AI chat. However, what the activation AI chat can do is it can scrape the data that comes in from the lead information, finding their website, and from there, it can use that and deploy it inside of conversations with the lead, showing that the AI is almost like a real human where they've done their due diligence and they're able to converse about the person's business, all while trying to get them to book that appointment and then qualify them as well. And for the intro AI voice, this is for people who self book an appointment through your organic channels. So, say they find you on YouTube and they go directly to your calendar and it's not booked by the AI, then this intro AI voice is going to be able to call them up and to qualify the prospect to make sure that their appointment can still be valid and it doesn't waste your time with a lead who isn't going to be able to buy anyways. And lastly, we have the reminder AI voice. This just calls to confirm appointments as they come through the pipeline so that when people are booking their appointments, they're not forgetting, first of all. And second of all, they're still available, right? So giving them that opportunity to reschedule just so you don't get no-showed. Now, the other assets that you're going to get access to are our premium funnel. This is the exact funnel that we use as well. So just going to this landing page, you're going to get an opt-in page, a VSL page, booking page, thank you page, as well as all these policies. And also, if a lead is disqualified, you're going to let them know, because you do not want to work with people who aren't able to be a good fit for your service, right? For your partnership, whatever it is that you're selling. So the people that don't qualify, say they fill out the survey or the AI calls them and they aren't meeting the standards of what your qualifications are, then they'll be sent to this booking page. Now let's just show you what it looks like on the inside. Right here, you can see this. We just have a video in here for now. Just take a look at that. This is the type of quality of funnel that you're going to get access to when you purchase this Snapshot, right? And then you're also going to get access to our email templates. So we've loaded a bunch of email templates in here, everything that you're going to need when it comes to running this Snapshot. So that, as you can see, we have appointment reminders, if they're disqualified, internal notifications, lead follow-ups, no-shows, and nurturing onboarding as well as proposals. Let's show you what that looks like here. So let's say 8-hour pre-call video. This is what the email looks like. And then if you were to preview it and put in your own business's information, that's what it would look like here, right? You got your logo as well as your colorways. Show you another one here. Boom, look at that, nice and clean. And that's all customized to your own business once you purchase this Snapshot. And then the other thing that I wanted to show you here are also the fact that we have the documents set for you for when you're ready to close your deals, right? So this is what you'll have access to, these contracts, right? As soon as you close a deal, it's going to send them this automatically. However you want to structure your contract, you can have it right here. and this is what's going to be sent once you close the deals. And now I'm going to show you the actual automations that are going to be able to supercharge your business and make sure that no leads falls through the crack. Everyone that comes in through your calendar is going to be qualified, and it's going to all happen without you having to lift a finger. No human is involved. This is all powered by AI, utilizing conversational AI as well as chat AI. So first, we're going to go into the AI workflow and show you what happens when somebody comes in through your pipeline and comes through your funnel. So as you can see, we have the Facebook lead form submitted if you are running paid advertisements, and then we have the form that is connected to the funnel. And so it's just going to create a new lead opportunity, and it's going to wait 15 minutes to allow them to submit the survey. So the survey is just basically qualification. And if they do submit the survey, then did they book an appointment? Because after the survey, the next step is to then book an appointment. And if they do, then you can remove them. If they didn't, that's when the AI comes in. So this is the activation AI, and we're going to track the calls and see whether or not they responded. If the call is connected, then depending on how the call went, you'll be able to review that, or you're going to see a booking on your calendar, right? And if there was no response, then we hit them with the intro message. I was just about to take a break. Just kidding, I always got time for you. Something like that. So they know that it's not just any random automated message. It actually sounds similar to what a human would say. And from here, the waiting time is then completed, and then the activation AI chat comes into play, where it's going to be able to book the appointment via SMS and through the context that you're adding, which is actually coming from their website that they filled in that information from, right? And then if they don't respond, we just send them more text messages to keep them engaged, also giving them another call with the activation AI. If they respond once again, and if they don't respond, we're just trying to keep them engaged. We call them one more time. And if they don't respond on this initial interaction, then we add them to the nurturing campaign and the daily follow up campaign. See, this is the most crucial step because, as you know, as being in the marketing business, speed to lead is extremely important, and responding within 10 minutes actually increases your chances by about 300%, right? So this activation workflow alone will ensure that whenever somebody comes through your pipeline, you're reaching them at the highest peak of their chances of closing, right? Or booking that appointment, which is extremely important. So we made this activation workflow extremely diligent to the fact that reaching this lead when they first opt in is an extremely crucial time, and it's important to take advantage of that. Now, moving on to, these are just tags that they're going to get as they move through that activation workflow. So now they would go into the follow-up workflow if they don't respond initially. Now, in the daily follow-up, this is going to be a 24-hour wait time. So you're going to call them every single day, depending on how many days you want. We have it set to 9 days for now. So if after 9 times they don't pick up still, then we add them to the weekly follow-up campaign, which I'll show you afterward. But this is essentially what's happening, right? We have a random time split so that the AI activation voice is calling them at different times of the day. So it's not exactly predictable or clear that it's an automation that they're going through, right? So then if they respond, then great. If not, then you're going to retry, and once that limit is reached, then you can put them inside of the weekly follow-up. But once again, this is to get them qualified and to book an appointment. Moving on to the weekly follow-up, it's very similar to the daily follow-up. However, this one happens once every single week. So here it's different times of the day, and same thing, we're tracking all the AI calls that we're giving them so that we're able to follow up on the limit and just keep track of that. And if they don't respond here, they're getting put into the forever follow-up campaign. Now, this one utilizes the AI chat in order to message them, and obviously using the contacts from their own business, and to just keep following up with them every single day, right? So you can increase this to as much as you want, but this will just be texting them and trying to get them to book an appointment once again without having to use the minutes on Assistable. On to the last workflow here in the follow-up, it's a message event. So whenever somebody replies to you on any of your channels, then they're going to be put into the forever follow-up, where the chatbot is going to get them to book an appointment and qualify them, right? To see, because these people who are messaging you on Instagram and Facebook could be interested in your service, and the AI is going to be able to like qualify that without you ever having to lift a finger. And if they're not, then you'll just see the message and you'll be able to answer whatever it is that they need answered. Now, moving on to the appointment confirmation and reminder sequences, we have 3 here, which is AI booked. So right after the activation, if they book initially right through the funnel and it's a laydown, then they don't get contacted by the AI at all. They just get the confirmation and reminders for them being self-booked. But if the AI books them, this is what's going to happen here. So here, if the AI books them, we're just going to give them that confirmation email, right? And once again, these emails are templatized right there. That's what it would look like with your own business information inside. And then we would hit them with the standard messages that you get as soon as you book a call, making sure that they watch the pre-call video so that they're educated on what it is that you're selling before they even come and talk to you. And then we have a reminder call, which basically just confirms the appointment. Once it's confirmed, we set up the sequences to remind them for the call, as well as to watch the pre-call video, making sure that all the way up until the appointment occurs, you don't get no-showed. They're being followed up with. They're not going to forget at all. They're going to be ready at their desk with a pen and pad, with all of the decision makers on the call. And then from here, they're going to be put into the internal follow-up sequence. And now moving on to what if they self-book, right? So if they self-book, the AI wasn't able to qualify them yet. So the only thing different in this self-booking confirmation and reminder is that instead of the reminder voice, we have the intro AI that's going to reach out to them in order to qualify them, ask them questions such as what it is that their business does, how many projects do they have, also whether or not they're able to invest in their business right now, right? That's an important question because if they're not ready to invest, then they're just likely shopping around, just seeing what's available on the market and not actually ready to buy. And that would cause them to be disqualified, and the AI will let you know. Same thing here where they're going to get reminder emails and then set into the internal follow-up campaign. Now, inside of this internal follow-up campaign, what it's going to do is it's going to send a notification to your salespeople, the person who actually took the call, and it's going to ask them 4 different questions. Essentially, how did the appointment go? You have the option they showed and purchased. They showed, got the estimate, but needs follow-up. They showed but aren't interested, or they didn't show. And now you're going to track the trigger link for this, and it's going to put them inside of the different buckets of the opportunities, right? And so as you can see, you either have one lost, or you move to the automation where they got the estimate and you need to follow up, or you move to the no-show automation. So this is going to help you to keep track of your internal sales team and making it extremely easy for when you do have these appointments, what the next steps are, right? And yeah, that is the snapshot in a nutshell. If you have any further questions, please feel free to reach out to us and we'd love to help you out. As you can see, we also have the client onboarding here where the trigger link, if the deal is closed, then it's going to mark the opportunity won and trigger the new client onboarding automation, which sends them the email welcome, which essentially is going to tell them everything that they need and set the expectations for what the program looks like, for what it is that you're selling, right? You can easily customize that. And then you're going to have them book a online onboarding session. And from here, the automations are still set to remind them of that booking once you have that deal closed, making sure that everything is taken care of from generating the lead, capturing that lead's information, from there following up with them diligently without you ever having to get on the phone yourself, and qualifying these leads, booking an appointment, and then making sure that they show up for that appointment. That is our growth agency snapshot. Grab yours today. If you have any questions, just reach out to John and I. We'd be happy to help you. And once again, this uses Go High Level and Assistable AI. So if you have those 2 assets, then feel free to pick this up. If you don't, we can help you sign up and get started, and we can implement this killer snapshot into your business and get you to those 50K months, to whatever your goal is here in the agency space. And I hope you enjoyed the video and I hope you have a good day. Take care.